and Wash, and it's an award-winning idea. Today we're going to talk to the winners of the Robert G. Siskind Entrepreneurial Award. They are second-year University of Western Ontario students. Jennifer Jernowicz joins us, and so does Darren Wiley. Nice to have you both here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Toss and Wash. Tell us, what is Toss and Wash?
Well, Toss and Wash is a super concentrated, high-quality detergent that's super compressed, and it will clean a large load of laundry.
This is great. Now, how did you come up with this idea? You've worked with 4 other individuals, as I understand it. Is that correct?
Yes.
A team of 6. How did this all come to be?
Jennifer and I were just talking about we needed a product that was mass appeal for everybody. We wanted it convenient, and we just thought of other ideas that were similar, like hot chocolate packets and little tablets for your toilet, and we thought that would be convenient for the consumer.
Now, how much time did you have to come up with all of this? And tell me a little bit about the competition.
Oh, the competition. Well, I think we started working on it in October, and we presented it in February. And then the finals went on to March. So we had a few months to work on it. The competition was
Tough.
Yeah.
I think it's 120 actual projects are handed in, and each group's responsible for doing a presentation, and each group or each classroom has one winner that goes on to the semifinals, and we just won the classroom, won the semifinals, and ended up winning the finals.
Now, with the guidelines that were given to you, were you expected to take it this far, to the point where you actually had a product you could put your hands on?
You didn't have to. We just felt it would be a lot better, more tangible, to convince our audience that this product is feasible and consumers will buy it.
So what are you still doing in business school? How come you're not out here doing this now? Has it been tempting? Or are you going to take this idea any further?
Well, we're not in business school yet. We've applied for September, and it would be a 2-year program. But it is an idea. We've got a lot of positive response from it, so that's encouraging. So we'd like to maybe do it after the 2 years, or we'll see where that career takes us.
What did you learn from this whole exercise about what people out there are faced with in business every day, trying to come up with the idea, trying to market it? What were some of the things that you didn't realize?
Getting information was really difficult, from even just finding out how much that soap cost, to getting a place to rent, prices for boxes and advertising, and nobody wants to tell you the real price. It's really difficult to get good information because we can't afford to go to Toronto and all across Canada to get information. People are very hesitant over the phone to give you information.
So how did you finally break them down so that you could get this information? Because I would imagine you're also being marked to see how accurate your information was, whether it truly was feasible to do what you were setting out to do.
A lot of phone calling, just persistence, I think. A lot of it was that. Some of it we were given ranges for prices because people wouldn't give exact prices, or we worked from that. A lot of things that people will give you over the phone, the prices are inflated. So you know that in real life, if you were talking with them and you went in and said, listen, I'm really serious about this, give me the price of it, what would it cost? So,
what do you think of projects like this one in terms of what you learn as a student? How valuable are they?
It was an excellent project.
Yeah.
You had to have a lot of teamwork, good communication skills, writing skills, determination.
This course is very well known on campus as being a very, very valuable course, and it teaches you a lot. Like, it even taught us a lot about working with other people.
I'll bet with 6 individuals, everybody sort of had my idea is a little bit better. Let's go in this direction. Let's go in that direction.
Yeah, we had a lot of that to work with, but I don't know.
A lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Wondering if it would all come together, which is also the way that business people, what they deal with when they're launching a new product. Let's talk a little bit about the press that you brought today. This is something that, was it your father, Jennifer, that helped you with this?
Yes, he made the press, sent it to me in the mail.
He sent this to you in the mail. Wow, isn't that great? Yeah. So when you first told him about this idea, what was his reaction?
Oh, he thinks it's wonderful. In fact, I think we had a lot of positive response. Like, we were positive about it, but then when we heard response from everybody else, it was more encouraging.
Now, was this something that your dad designed, or did you also have to come up with this design as to how this would work?
No, he designed it himself. I told him on the phone what the product was, what it was like that we wanted, and I don't know, probably within 2 weeks he sent that in the mail. So
he just had the rough dimensions. We said the tablets would be about half an inch thick and 2 inches in diameter, and he just designed the die himself. And
So
whole press.
if you were to take this to the next step, what would be involved? Do you even know at this point in terms of, obviously you wouldn't be mass producing something with a contraption like this.
No.
You would have to take it to the next stage. So did you have to also show that in your presentation if you were going to take it to that level?
Yeah, there's a press, I can't remember the name of the manufacturer, but it's just a hydraulic press similar to what they probably make the sweet tarts with.
Oh, yes.
And it just, I think it has about 8 heads and you need 8 dies, and it would just be hydraulic press to make the tablets, among all the other manufacturing equipment we'd need.
Do you have a patent on this at this point?
No, we don't have
No.
a patent.
Is it
we
something
looked
you're
into the
looking
patent.
into? Yeah.
No, we looked into it, but we figured you have to patent a lot of things. You have to patent the process, the size, and we figured that somebody as big as Procter & Gamble could come out and they could change the size a little bit, maybe add something else into their formula, because we have dissolving agents in the tablet, so that when it hits the water, because some people, they see the tablet and they think that's not going to dissolve. So we did a lot of testing, put the dissolving agents in it, and then it hits the water, and so...
Who helped you do that? Who helped you with all of the chemistry and all of that to make sure that it would dissolve? Did you have other students from other programs then?
No, we had one of our group members had his teacher from high school who has a good science background, helped us a lot with the development.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So you sort of called on anybody and everybody that you
Oh,
could
yeah.
think of to help with this.
We're still paying people.
Still are.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you picked their brain. I guess that's the way that it works. Let's talk very briefly about the other two runners-up, the other finalists. Tell me about their product, if you will.
One of them was funnels cakes, and they were going to be sold in the
The Waterloo market.
the Jacobs Market, I think, the farmer market. Yeah, and it's just, I don't know if you've seen them before. It's just like deep fried batter with ice cream and strawberries and stuff on top. They sell them at Canada's Wonderland right now, and the other group had.
They had an alarm for your car that if it rained, it automatically put your windows up.
It was
a
called
really
the
good
Poseidon.
idea.
Yeah.
Poseidon.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Well, really good ideas. It's very exciting to see all these ideas coming out of the university.
Yeah.
And this is a great idea, and all the best of luck to you in the future.
Thank you
We need
very
more
much.
like these, right? More
you.
ideas
Yeah.
like this. Good luck with your studies. Thank you very much for
Thank
being
you
here.
very
Thanks very much.
Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with more on 1 O'Clock Live. Don't go away.